Wyndham Resort area. It is huge. This is just the big lake in between all the buildings, and I am overwhelmed. I've literally just been handed a map and I'm like, I have no idea already because this place is so big. Apparently it's the biggest one that they have in the world. And there's lots of timeshare and things like that here, so it's very busy. Oh, just like that, you have to be 48 inches, it's quite tall, so our kiddie wings can't go on, so we're going to find the lazy river. So there's a nice restaurant next to our lazy river. We're just going to the restroom to get our bathing suits on. He's all ready to get in there. So we are at the pool in between Tower 5 and 6. So there's this cute restaurant and a little boy that's desperate to get in a hot tub, and it's 94 degrees. Oh, thanks, pool boy.
Come on, let's go. 12 o'clock.
Bye, guys. Have fun.
No, Dad.
Hey, let's go then.
Mum, this coat is for you as well.
Thank you. So we're at the house. That was a bit of a mission this morning, but we managed. I had done like 95% of the packing before Chris got home very late last night. We got stuck in everywhere basically because of the storms in Charlotte. And so then we checked in at the Wyndham, Club Wyndham Grand, the resort on Bonnet. It's humongous, and I've been doing like 2 different maps and I'm struggling to get my head around it, but I think I'm just a bit tired, to be honest. So we're gonna have a bit of a wander around. We found a nice pool and a restaurant that a really helpful guy, we stopped and asked a question and he was like, I'll walk you there, and it was lovely, and recommended a restaurant. It's called Escudos and it has great empanadas apparently, so not for me, although I do love them from my non-gluten eating, well, my gluten eating days. But there's like really good salads. I'll get the menu and I'll show you. So they just got me a glass of Prosecco and a Diet Coke, and Chris has just gone to take the kids to the lazy river to give me 10 minutes apiece. So tonight, I think we were gonna go out to Disney Springs, but because this place is so vast and so many different options, I think we might just hang out here. They give you a big list of things that you can do, and there's like a dinosaur club and magic clubs and a luau tomorrow night, all kinds of different things. So we'll maybe try and hit up a few of those. And we're just gonna basically, I think we'll probably just pick one of the restaurants and wander to it when we finally got our room. At the minute we're just waiting for our room, but they've been super helpful and said we'll get you like top priority, get you in as quick as we can. And then tomorrow we're gonna have another pool day. I'm gonna go and get a spa appointment. Oh, heaven. So I'll take you with me, and then we will just hang out by the pool. So I want to get a hair wrap done. She had one done last summer, so just seeing someone doing this. Just like, when we go to that pool tomorrow, try another restaurant at lunch. We brought all of our food with us, so I plan on cooking for like the rest of the week. The first couple of days will probably have a bit of more of a vacation vibe. And then Chris goes tomorrow, so we're going to go over to Lake Nona and drop some stuff off at our friend's house, getting us ready to leave here. And then Wednesday we're going to the Cape to go to the Space Centre to go and see everything there that the kids haven't done for a couple of years now, so that will be good. I love it. Going to the Atlantis is, I cry every time. I'm a bit of a space geek, so it's one of my favourite things to do. And then just more pool days. We might stay here till Sunday now. We're just trying to decide. I feel a bit overwhelmed by it all at the minute. I have a bunch of things going on in and around me, and lots of moving parts just back at home, so it's a case of looking for a couple of days of trying to get my head around everything and trying to find some relaxation while still having some fun with the kids. But at least I know there's lots of clubs and different pools and things that we can go and like see throughout the day to keep them entertained. So far from what we've seen on the kind of amenity side of things, I would highly recommend this place. It's been fab. The staff have been great, like amazing. Okay, so enough of me going. So this place opens at 8 a.m. for breakfast. A lot of the places seem to open at 11. So it's a Scooters Bar and Grill, so lots of good apps. Sina's going to do some wings, but jalapeno poppers, there's the empanadas, street corn, all some of my favourite. Good list of tacos. I'm going to do the sweet and spicy without the tortilla chips and add diced chicken. And then the kids menu's great. I was going to do a quesadilla, burrito bowls, just lots of really, really yummy sandwiches and entrees. And then full bar, but lots of different cocktails, frozen drinks on the rocks, just your standard like beers and soft drinks, white claws, the usual, and then obviously prosecco. I also got a quesadilla. I got the sweet and spicy salad. Oh my goodness!
I got that.
You did. So I got barbecue wings and some fries. Then I have buffalo wings as well. Looks good, guys. Holy smokes! Okay, so we're starting in the bathroom, which is a bit of a weird choice. We have washer and tumble dryer, and we obviously bought our things for this. Big shower, sink, toilet, another sink, humongous bath. This room comes with a gremlin on its bed.
Where's my clothes?
I'm gonna unpack them now, buddy, and then you have a closet and lots of drawers and a big TV. Cutie view. So we're in Tower 4, which is actually weirdly just where the pool is that we've been. And then that pool over there that you can see is like the main like area with the pool, and that has drinks and a restaurant there as well. And that's where we're going to do a hair braiding. And then the Wyndham itself is over there, and that's where we're going to spa. And we have a big living room, a kitchen. There's our front door, and then this is just another closet which came with lots of hangers and extra bedding because we're going to put this into a sofa bed for the kids. And you have a balcony and a child that's getting changed, 6-seater dining table, and then a full kitchen, big fridge freezer, oven, dishwasher, sink. It's very well equipped. TV. One of them, Arlo. Ready for dinner?
Yeah.
Okay.
This elevator.
Floor number 5. Sorry, little.
Right.
G. Going down. Not like Tower though, no.
No.
15 floors in Tower Block 4. We're on the 5th.
You have Disney Springs.
Ooh.
They have
Oh,
Disney.
yeah.
They have
This one looks
Disney.
cute.
They have Disney Springs. They have
Legoland.
Mad Peppa Pig. What
Peppa
are
Pig.
these? SeaWorld. What are these?
Can you see anything for... Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to look
What
at.
are these?
Because we're going here, aren't we? You want to look at this one?
What's that?
You want a Cape Canaveral one? Because we're going to go this week.
Space.
Yeah, that's what we're doing on Wednesday.
Mummy.
I know, you want one so you can read it? This is for one of the bars and restaurants that's over in the Wyndham. We're actually going to go there now. And then you have a drinks machine, ice machine. Thanks, buddy. So it's a pretty basic lobby. Kind of like an apartment block.
Mummy, I want to get it from the...
Luggage car area, shopping trolley. That's good if you have groceries. You can. I'm guessing there's more of a store than we've seen already, but we saw a little one before.
What's this for?
For your luggage, and then that would even be helpful if you had a car loaded full of ticket stuff. Just leave it there. We might end up seeing a grocery store, I'm guessing, at some point. Very well equipped if you want to cook at home.
Oh my gosh, we're going on the bridge. Mummy.
So we are here, and we're going to go over to the Wyndham Grand for dinner. So this is the pool where we've been today, and then this is like the main building.
Mummy, come on.
It's huge. And then here's a little list of all the things that you can do. It's non-stop. There's so many options.
Mom, when's the head's going to pop up?
Oh, there's nothing about the
Mummy,
alligators.
when's the head's
I
gonna
don't know.
pop
Should we go and see if we can see any popping up now? I said their eyes appear in the lake when they need to come up and breathe. Okay, buddy, which one? Made a new friend. Hi, bud.
Is that actually a turtle?
Yeah.
Why is it nose like that?
There is a certain breed of turtle. They're so cute. Look at these big
Look at
carp
that
as
fish,
well.
Look at that huge fish. That's the type of fish
look at
that
the
I
size of
saw.
them.
They're massive, the carps, aren't they?
That's the fish that I saw.
Hi, bud.
Wait, they can't breathe into. Hey, what should we call it?
I don't know. I'm sure we'll see more as well.
What about Nemo? Nemo.
Yeah.
Papa Nemo. Whoa.
Look,
There's loads.
not
There's
carp, bass.
Captain
a
Jack.
largemouth bass.
I was wrong. I think they must have some form of pond that I've seen written down
Mummy,
somewhere
let's
then.
see if we can see some carp.
I take that back. They could be carp.
It's normally on this side, Mum.
No?
Normally on this side.
They also have little grill areas. That was the ice cream place that we didn't get to, and then you can grill out. There's certain little benches. They also do food trucks, which is like just in the parking lot right by where we are, which I haven't scanned to have a look at yet because we probably won't use them because it's on Saturday and Sunday. I think we're still leaving on Saturday at the minute, although we just leaving an extra night, but see, I said I want to sit here because it looks so cute and peaceful with that view. Pretty. Behind here is the pool. There's the big ship, as you can see, with a big slide in it. Yeah. So we are going to Back Bay Pool Bar and Grill for dinner, which looks really nice. So this is part of the actual Wyndham Grand Hotel. Through here is the actual Wyndham Grand Hotel. Harley wants to sit on these bar stools. It's too small. Okay, what do we got? Lots of salads, burgers.
Mummy, there's no more vending machines here, Mum.
Mm-hmm.
I want of them. I want to get another vending machine.
A what?
Stop pretending. Do it.
There's got little sliders. I got a Greek
So
salad,
a table available for the
mahi.
trip project credit card.
It's got boneless wings. There's a Starbucks bar, and then there's a bar in the back. There's a steak restaurant in the back, like a Bonnet. It's nice. It's pretty. Good morning, everybody. So it's our second day at the Wyndham. Please forgive me if this is a bit bouncy. I thought it might be a slight bit obnoxious to walk into a spa with a selfie stick thingy. So figured I would record on the run, if you will. Looking very pretty out here again this morning. It's quite the view to wake up to outside. So these are all the different towers of the Wyndham Grand, the club. And then that building ahead is where I'm heading to, so we went into last night to Bonnet Spa. So on every single day of the week, weekdays especially, they do different offers in the spa. So today is Terrific Tuesday, where they do 15% off of all treatments, I believe, and you get a glass of fizz. So I had booked in for a full body massage, and I went for like a somewhere between a medium to firm pressure style, and then we're doing a kind of like prescription facial, so one where they'll just kind of see what my skin needs at the minute and give me a treatment catered towards that, so that's exciting. I think each one is an hour, so I'll be in for a couple of hours. Chris is just taking the kids to go and drop some of the stuff off that stays at our friend's house when we're not here, and her nip to Walmart, get a couple of bits that they need, and then I will reconvene with him by the pool for a couple of hours before we have to take him over to the airport. That being said, we're trying to decide whether we actually take him to the airport or not. Any parents that kind of have a similar life to ours will no doubt empathise that sometimes it's not the easiest when the kids have to say bye to dad, and sometimes I get a mixed emotion of they're fine and it's see you in a week, see you in a couple of days, whatever, and it's fine, and other times it's like the world just ended. And I try and manage their emotions as much as I can with that and not necessarily put them in for it if I think they're going to be upset. So we're going to try and figure it out. Ollie did come this morning and said, I'm going to miss you, Daddy, so we're a bit on edge about whether we actually go to the airport or not with him. I think the likelihood is that we probably won't, and the kids and I will maybe try and figure out going to the luau here tonight, which is at 7. Equally, if they're a bit tired and what have you, I'm going to take them to the main pool definitely, so she's going to get her hair wrapped done. And I'll just see how they are. We have got lots of food in to cook if we want to do that as well. I also need to make a decision as to whether we stay for next night or not. So I'll figure that one out at some point today. I need to go this way. Good start. It's the same kind of thing. Trying to keep them happy and entertained. The golf isn't always the most exciting thing for them. So we're just trying to decide. But either way, we would get there on Sunday, and if their dad was in contention or doing really well, what have you, then we could always get taken to the course to go and see him. So that just kind of cover all bases, and it would be quite nice to have a weekend with the kids and I alone here, because we haven't actually had a weekend without visitors yet. So that would be quite nice. And we're in such a good location. We're so close to Disney Springs. We are within the Disney gates here. With this hotel, I mean, the club side of it definitely doesn't give you any Disney perks. I'm unsure as to whether the actual hotel has any Disney buses running. I can try and find out. But the club hotel does have lots of information pamphlets, as you've seen, and also a ticket desk. But they're also very much related to Universal. So if you're wanting a holiday that's a bit of a mix of both, this would be a really good one for you, because although it's in Disney grounds, it's very pro-Universal. So that's something that you wouldn't find with a normal Disney hotel. It really is just up to you what you prefer. At the minute, we're still very Disney, but we had said next year we might do a bit more Universal, or a bit just Universal in general. We did used to have annual passes for Universal, but we used to use it mostly to go to City Walk and not have to pay for the parking. No, it sounds daft, but it used to be $20. It might be a bit more now. And we used to go and have dinner and drinks and shopping and that kind of thing. So we think next year when the kids are a little bit older and a bit taller and we'd want to do some more of the rides, then Universal would be a good one. Right, into the spa. I'll see you on the other side when I am uber zen. Well, she's out. Oh, that was bliss. It literally was bliss. Probably or definitely one of the best massages I've ever had. You can get them fully. And I had Deb, she was amazing. And then I had an amazing facial as well, where we did microdermabrasion, lots of hydration, just all the good stuff that you need when your skin's been in the sun for the last 3 weeks. And I have like textbook combination skin where I get very dehydrated on my top half and really oil on my lower. So it was perfect and just what I needed right now. So it was done, it was lovely. Therapists were amazing. I just had such a nice relaxing time. And I've had loads of like work ideas for my other work at the minute going on and not been able to see the wood for the trees because we've been so busy. And whilst I was lying there, I just came up with all this new stuff and I just sat there afterwards in the relaxation room and just wrote it all down in just a minute. Oh, I'm in a much better place right now. So I even booked in, my mum and I are back in the very end of September, early October. We're doing a girls trip out here, so get ready for those vlogs. We will be going to Jacksonville for a couple of days. And also we are going to stay in Lake Nona where I used to live. Let's bring her sweets there. Lots of shopping, lots of nice lunches and dinners. And I have just booked for us to hit the spa again on a day that we are there. So we're both going to do facials and massages again, so that will be so nice. Just to have a little mum and daughter pamper time. But I've done a lot of the spas here. I used to have a membership in Lake Nona at Hand and Stone, which I love. And I used to go there every single month when I lived out here and have often taken family members and friends whenever they've come to stay. That's great. We've also done the Waldorf, which is just across the way over there, a couple of times, and that's great too. I've done that with friends, I've done it with my mum. I've done quite a few different spas across Orlando, really. But this was, despite the fact that it was in renovation and some of the rooms were out of order at the minute, I didn't really mind that because I didn't really feel like doing a sauna steaming kind of vibe today. I just wanted to have my treatments and just sit for a minute and just kind of marinate. So next time I'm sure Mum and I will do a bit more of the room because they should all be open by then. But I really just thought this was really nice. Very simple in that it's not fancy, it's just, well, it is fancy, but it's not a case of it being pretentious. It's just a case of, you know, here's some fantastic treatments, have a glass of fizz, sit in a nice room and chill for a minute, and then go about your day. You know, it was just really, it was a really good experience. It was just the perfect level of spa. Oh, I'm locking myself up. Just had to get rescued because for some reason my band that we get when we're here was not opening the main door for the tower. I don't know why. So yeah, it was the perfect element of like Zen spa, not stuffy. Some places are a bit pretentious, but it was just really good quality treatments, great therapists, very, you know, just, I'm clearly so sad I can't even speak, can I? So, right, back to the room, we're gonna get dressed. Well, I'm already in my bikini underneath. This shirt, by the way, is from Uniqlo and it's so cute, and I'll try and take a picture of the back. And then we're gonna go to the main pool, so we're gonna have a hair wrap, I'm gonna have some lunch, and we're gonna roll. So we're at the main pool, which is at the visitor kind of main complex. There's a lazy river, there's a big pool over there, we've got live music on. And then over these little steps is a really cute little splash. I obviously won't film it, any of the above, but not properly anyway. But the splash has got like a little shallow pool and a slide, that's really cute, and sun lounges, but also shaded seats. So when it's me and Molly with the kids, we'll probably spend a bit of time up there. And then with the lazy river, there's also three lounges like in the middle, so I could sit in the middle and see them going around. It's 3'6", so Ollie can't stand in that, but he does have his life vest on. But there is a bar here, but no food by the pool, but there is Scoops, the ice cream place inside where you can get sandwiches as well. And we just double checked about the luau tonight. Apparently they have a food truck, so I've said to the kids that they can have like a little bite to eat at home, like a mac and cheese or something. And then if they're still hungry, then they can grab something from the food truck, and I will probably try and get something from there, and we'll head on over. I believe the luau is in the lawn, like right next to this building, so we'll do that tonight because we're not going to go over to the airport. So we will do that, and we've all agreed to stay till Sunday. So there's also food trucks on a Saturday night, so that's an option. But yeah, we're going to have a bit more time here to kind of figure like what else there is here, so that's exciting. This guy's great by the pool, he's really good, and a real mix of like country. Now he's got reggae, which is perfect for summer days, if you ask me. So we're going to have a chill time before Chris goes off to the airport. The kids are now going to a bit of a bench tonight. And then get an early night ready for the Cape tomorrow, which is very exciting. Apparently there's a whole new area that I didn't know about, so I'm going to do some Googling, find out some information, and get us all up and ready tomorrow morning to rock and roll and go and see all the rockets. Sienna and I just nipped from the pool to get ice creams with a really cute little lobby store that has Starbucks coffee, ice creams, really simple foods like mac and cheese, bread, that kind of thing. Soft drinks, alcoholic drinks, and then a couple of items of like memorabilia, so all merchandise. So we have Disney item, we have Universal item. I was saying to Chris, I'm surprised because this property is technically on Disney grounds, just how much it advertises the other parks. But it's not a bad thing, especially if you're having a holiday where you want to do all of them. It's definitely a place with it would be easy to kind of learn about everything with. We're just walking around the back, but there's a little grill station here and a shuffleboard court. Like, oh, I nearly fell over then. Right around the back of our building. We're just scooching over this way, which is where the parking lots are as well. You have, I believe it to be the case with every room if you're staying in the club side, that parking is included in all of them, so our car is literally parked right outside our tower, and there's no additional charge for it. And I don't believe that's the case at the hotel. However, I will be driving my car around on Saturday, so we will know sooner rather than later. That's where that's the case, and it would be really interesting to kind of compare the two. We've seen the pool there and most of the pools here, so it would be interesting to kind of see the rooms and see what we think of those. But for now, Nini's dawdling behind me because it's very hot, isn't it, Nunu? We sat up like another, I don't know, what do you think we managed? 10 minutes after the boys left? We were like,
I'm feeling 15.
Yeah, that might be pushing it. So, Chris has just gone in to kind of reorganise some stuff, and we figured we'd grab some ice creams and head back up, chill out for a bit, cool down, shower, and then we'll head out back to the way that we've just been, to the lawn, to go to the luau tonight to see what's going on over there. It's at 7, so we probably won't stay that long because I want to get the kids down because we have to drive over to the Cape tomorrow, which is about an hour from here. And then one is to get there as early as we can to make the most of our day. So when you come in the main entrance of the tower, you actually do have like a proper cute little lobby seating area, an information board with like all the info about the restaurants, and you can scan it to get more info, and then the elevators. Off to find the trash chute. So we bought extra big bags with us anyway from being in the house, but there is an extra trash chute. Oh, this is a very wibbly-wobbly video. There's an extra trash chute. It's here! You went past it! Ta-da! We're just in the lobby. We're heading through here. Little stores in the corner over there. See a chicken behind me. And we're just oh, the kids wanted to do this marble thing and it's working now, so we're going to have to do that as well. It's the ice cream place there. Thanks, buddy. Oh, you did it. The hook will be at your end. Good job. You got it! I was just basically playing alone now. Woo! You did it! So with any tickets that you win, you can buy prizes over these machines. So what you have to do is you get a little phone card like this, which you then swipe the barcode in any of the machines' little slots. This one has one of these machines over here. So you can use card or cash, and you can reload the same card over again, or do a fresh card. and then you get the tickets by playing on the different games. So you can just do a winning ticket, these ones, or you can play different games and win tickets, and then you head to the back and redeem your prizes. Kids are obsessed with trying to go on these. These are my idea of hell. This room is my idea of hell. It's so loud. But they love it. It wastes 20 minutes, half an hour. Easy peasy. So we just found the gym. A little gym in this one, bigger in the hotel. But so cute. So we are just having a wander around. There's a splash pad in the pool that we were at today. Just wondering to see if we can find where we need to go. Ooh, pool party Friday night, 6:30 to 8:30 in Tower Square. That's near us. So it looks like this is where the luau is going to be, and there's a food truck over there.
Is this the Aloha?
This is where we're going to go for the luau, yeah. So the food truck is there. Doesn't look like it's saying much to us as to what it's going to be.
Oh, yeah, on the grass.
Oh yeah.
This is where the Aloha is.
Oh cute, they have like a little herb garden. I did read that. This is adorable. Okay. Okay. Gonna send a little piece of art she wants to read about. Ollie's favourite thing to shout is danger every time he sees one of these signs. So our block is over to this side of the lake. I'm very excited about this luau. Did we see any turtles tonight?
Let's try.
No,
Oh,
lots of little fishies.
Mommy, that's more. Wait, I can see fish. Let's see if we can see a big fish.
You can also get koi food. I talked to this earlier as well, that you can also get koi food at the utilities desk to feed the fish, which is super cute. Lots of little attention to detail here, little things that you could just, okay, it might only take 5 minutes, 10 minutes out of your day, but little things to read and wander around this nice boardwalk kind of area. And then you could feed the fish as well, which I know my kids would love doing. Yeah, oh, we have catfish in here.
Channel spotted catfish. Now
Good
see
job,
if we...
man.
Where's the catfish?
I don't know, I can't see any. Catfish are normally quite big.
Maybe.
Little fishes.
Let's see if we...
These guys always amaze me.
Maybe it's gone.
He's over here.
Oh. Can't see it.
Oh, he may have gone under now. Here he is. We found him. These are like the little snout-nosed turtles. And they are just so sweet. Like little shrew-faced cuties. And they're very aware that we're all here, and they do quite like this one swimming away, but the other ones keep coming up to us. So we've agreed we're going to go grab a bite to eat at the restaurant that you'll see in front of us, like the red canapes outside. That's where we had lunch yesterday. Like a Mexican restaurant. And it was really good. And they're pretty fast with the service as well. So we're just going to grab a bite to eat. We've got about 35 minutes until the show starts. So quick quesadilla for the kids. And then back round to the luau.
We call this bow. Everyone say bow. Party. Bow. Party. Bow. Now reach to the person next to you and sing for this party. So everybody, get your left hand, scoop some water, throw it in the pot. Now get your right hand, grab yourself a chicken, throw it in the pot. And stir. Stir it up. Everybody, one party. One bow. Now we need to let everybody in Orlando know where the party's at, and it's right here at Bonnet Creek. So everyone put your hands across your head all the way to the right hand side and say, party over here. Go the opposite direction to the left and say, party over there. Now put party. Ho. Talofa. water in the pot, chicken in the pot. Stir it up, stir it up. Party! Bow! Party over here, party over there, party up in here, scream!
They can go faster.
They can go faster, he said. All right, folks, let's put party! Bow! Telephone! Party! Bow! Water in the pot, chicken in the pot. Stir it up, stir it up, stir it up. Party! Bow! Party over here, party over there, party up in here, scream! Put your hands together to the beat. Hands together, everybody. On your far left-hand side, all the way from the island of Hawaii, big round of applause for lovely Tua. And of course, the hottest guy in town, our Chief Akile. Thank you. We are Naitane Parties and Entertainment. From all of us to all of you, a big warm mahalo nui loa and aloha. Hey! Once again, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. If you'd like to get some photos with the dance.
Hello, we are back. Please excuse the wet hair. We decided this morning that we weren't going to stay by the pool and that we were going to do a bit of a Disney Springs day instead. So for me today, it's double DS day. So I had planned to have a bit of me time this evening. We have sitters from living out here that always want to see the kids. And it's great because it gets me out the house for a couple of hours just to have a bit of a breather and go and have a mooch around somewhere. So I had decided that I would go to Disney Springs today and go and have a look around a couple of the shops and kind of do a little bit more filming over there. And then the kids today decided they didn't want to do much time by the pool, so we've had a couple of hours just swimming around, then all had showers, hence the wet hair. And then we decided that we might try and go and do either bowling or go to the cinema. So the wind is picking up today, so we thought we'd go and have a look and see what we could do and have some lunch while we're there until I bring them back. we'll probably swim a little bit more this afternoon, and then our sister's going to come over and spend some time with them. So they're super excited to see it. They can't wait to see it. And then I'm going to go and do some shopping. Okay. Which design do you want to do? The spiral or this one?
That one.
This one?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. Whoa.
Ooh, this one. Oh, I thought I had spiral. Alright guys, if you can glove up there. All these colors that you can choose from, you can do any color you want. This here at the top, that's the center of your shirt. These are gonna be your sleeves, okay? So any colors you want, right on the shirt, and make sure it's over the pant, okay?
Yeah? Okay. Oh, that is a nice rainbow, Nanny. Can we do any more on it? I would love yellow. Let's do yellow in the middle.
Here.
Yep. On this bit. Just tip it up. Good job. Purple, definitely. Whoa, good job.
Mama, purple and green.
Yeah?
I pimple.
So we just did our tie-dye, and then there's a guy playing steel drums by this pool today. Officially feel like we're in the Caribbean now. Bringing the Caribbean to Orlando, y'all. So this is our last day here now. We were going to stay an extra day, but the kids, I had promised them a Skyliner adventure at some point. So there's a couple of different ways that you can do the Skyliner. There's the right way, the correct way, and then the wrong way. I apologize for Disney for releasing this information, but you could park at Disney Springs and hop on one of the buses that take you to a Skyliner resort, and then you could go on the Skyliner. The Skyliner is free to use, and they do welcome everybody. I would just suggest that because you're then not paying for parking at a resort, maybe buy some drinks or something to pay back. It's not really the way that they would want you to do it, but it is possible. We have parked at Disney Springs before and then got a bus to a different resort and gone for dinner, for example. So the other way to do it would be when you're in Epcot or Hollywood Studios, because there are stations at the International Gateway and at the front of Hollywood Studios. You could then ride that all around all the different routes that they have. You could also just go to one of the resorts and pay for parking. It's normally about $28 for the day. So then obviously if you stayed and had dinner in one of them, it makes a bit more sense. I actually think they now have changed it back so that if you have a dinner reservation at one of the hotels, you don't have to pay for parking, but don't quote me on that one. It's not something that we've done this trip. So we have decided we were going to stay at the Grand here for a night. But when we looked, Pop Century was the same price. So we cancelled our reservation here and we have made a reservation for Pop Century. So we are heading there tomorrow morning. We're going to have a day. He's going to got new flip-flops for your feet hurting.
And they're already killing me.
We're going to have a day at Pop Century. So we're going to ride the Skyliner there because we are obviously in a resort, Skyliner Resort Hotel. Do a little bit of trekking around, and then there's a number of different pools at Pop Century, so we'll visit a couple of those, probably just do some dinner on site. They have quite a good fast food kind of quick service place, and I also love the store as well at Pop Century. So we decided to cram a little bit of an extra Disney hit into our last 24 hours of vacation, so that's exciting.
I did a rainbow colors too.
This is what the kids have decided they now do in elevators to make it feel like Tower of Terror. So I've just begun to pack up some stuff. We have some of our friends coming over today to sit by the pool with us, and there is There is also a Gatorland experience on today at the amphitheatre, which we're going to go and do at 5 o'clock. We've just seen the baby gators now, and apparently you can hold them. So we're going to go and do that whilst we're still here. So making the most of the pools and all the activities on today before we do our last little Disney fix. And then we will be headed out to Newark and New York on, or New Jersey and New York on Sunday. So we made the reservation through Walt Disney World's website, but then we also have just done the the early check-in online, which was really, really easy. You just had to leave a card behind, obviously for incidentals, and it will link straight through to our magic bands. Now, mine and Sierra's magic bands are with Chris in New Jersey because I gave him 2 suitcases to take with him, but we do still have Arlo's, so I will use that as our room key. And you don't have to go to the reception when you do this. You just literally text your room number, or it comes up on your app, and then you go ahead and go straight to your room. But they do invite you to use all of the amenities before you get there. So we will check out up here at about 10 a.m. tomorrow. It's a 10-minute drive up the road, and then we'll be in bathing suits, so we'll just go and hit the pools. I'll leave all the luggage in the car until we get our room number, and then we'll go and get it. So nice and easy, very chilled. I'm quite looking forward to having that last little Disney hit, because the shop there is really good. So might end up buying a couple of things from there, but also if we wanted to go and have dinner at the boardwalk or anything like that, we could easily go and get the Skyliner over to the International Gateway and go and have a wander around there. So we probably will do that, because we normally do that when we stay at Pop Century. It's one of our favourite places to stay. The rooms are pretty newly or recently renovated, and they are amazing. They're a great little layout if you're a family of 4 or 3 like we are at the minute. Or if you're just a couple, you get to have the Murphy bed as a table, so that's pretty cool. But it's just a really nice, easy resort. It's very kid-friendly. I have some really good memories of the kids there when they were really little, so we're quite looking forward to that last little bit, just to mix it up a little bit as well. We had thought that maybe we would end up back at Disney Springs, but now that we've changed our minds and done that, then we won't be doing. But last night, I was driving back and saw a really, really bad car crash. And hopefully everybody was okay. One of the cars was actually on fire, and it made me think how I never ever see anything like that in Disney with all the years of having been here, but I do know that it obviously happens. I've had friends that work for Disney, so I've always been aware of like normal things do happen in Disney too, but it was really quite scary to see, so I really just hope everybody was okay, and everybody got home safe in the end. Thankfully, it looked like everything was being taken care of, and I'm sure that the emergency services got there pretty quickly afterwards. So we're about to deal with all the mess of all the packing and everything. I'm going to get everything as organised as I can so that we can enjoy the rest of our day here. We're going to go and hit the pool. Gatorland's at 5, and then we'll probably just grab some dinner, maybe at the restaurant over by the Wyndham Grand, because that was really nice the other night. And then just have a very chilled night before, although there's actually a pool party here as well on Tower 6. So our last day of fun, and then we will do our final bit of Disney vlogging tomorrow at Pop Century, and that will be the end of this Disney series. We have been talking about next summer already, because we're about to get Chris's schedule for next year, and we already have the school schedule, and we have been talking about doing a week out here and then doing a Disney cruise. This has been something we've been toying with for years now. And I quite like the idea of doing the one out of the UK.
I did it, Mum.
You did it? Good
Look what
job.
I did.
Whoa, you fixed it. Good job. So I am going to have a look into those, but I would really like to do one from America and go on one of those. So we're thinking about trying to do a week's cruise next summer. So if anyone's got any advice, I do always watch the cruise vlogs to try and figure it out, and do have a good idea of where I would like us to go and what I'd like us to do. But if there's anything that you think I really need to know before I book one, please make sure you get in touch through the comments below or through Instagram, and give me all the advice that you've got so that I can get all of that booked up as well for us ASAP. So I'm very excited about that.
You've seen my show before, haven't you? Because you look,
We've been to Gatorland like a bunch of times.
Well,
Yeah.
your kids look